while Rome burns. Fiddling while Rome burns. The expression has a double meaning. Not only did Nero play music while his people suffered, but he was an ineffectual leader in a time of crisis, to take little to no productive action during a crisis. I think it's high time to take prompt actions. This attitude, fiddle while Rome burns, will not gonna do any good to you. Rest on our laurels. Rest on our laurels. Be so satisfied with what one has already done or achieved that one makes no further effort. With TV sports coverage becoming increasingly competitive, the BBC should beware of resting on its laurels. Leave no stone unturned. Leave no stone unturned. Try every possible course of action in order to achieve something. To achieve where he has reached today, he left no stone unturned. See the writing on the wall. To be aware that something bad will probably happen soon. Example: no one told him he was going to be fired, but he could see the writing on the wall. The halcyon days. The halcyon days. Characterized by happiness, great success, and prosperity, golden, often used to describe an idyllic time in the past that is remembered as better than today. The halcyon days of youth classics illustrated have become pricey nostalgia items for those who grew up in the supposedly halcyon years after World War II. Turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek means refrain from retaliating when one has been attacked or insulted. I know it's frustrating, but it's often best to turn the other cheek. Fighting won't solve the problem at all. Pyrrhic victory. Pyrrhic victory. A victory that comes at a great cost, perhaps making the ordeal to win not worth it. It relates to Pyrrhus, a king of Epirus, who defeated the Romans but lost many of his troops. I would rather stay away from this conflict, which seems leading to Pyrrhic victory. Fall on his sword. Fall on his sword. To resign from one's position as a result of failure, wrongdoing, etc. Old-fashioned, to use one's sword to take one's own life. Her practices seemingly led her to fall on her sword so badly. Sadly. Parting shot. Parting shot, a final remark, typically a cutting one, made by someone at the moment of departure. As her parting shot, she told me never to phone her again. Epic proportions. Epic proportions. A disaster, a calamitous event, as one that is of a size or scope proportions that is great or extensive. The earthquake was responsible for a disaster of epic proportions. Many common idioms that actually come from the words of Shakespeare's, which he worked from between 1664 to 1616, and he wrote 38 plays in total. The green-eyed monster. The green-eyed monster means jealousy. Their relationship was ruined by the green-eyed monster. At one fell swoop, suddenly at the same time. By criticizing the company and the team's performance, the new manager succeeded in upsetting everyone at one fell swoop. Eaten me out of house and home. Eaten all the food there is in my house. My nephews came to stay at the weekend and have eaten me out of house and home. Made my hair stand on end. Made my hair stand on end. Frightened me very much. It was a terrifying film. It made my hair stand on end. In the twinkling of an eye. In the twinkling of an eye means in an instant. Let me finish this email. I'll be with you in the twinkling of an eye. A wild goose chase. A wild goose chase means a search that has no hope of success. Example: the police were sent on a wild goose chase looking for the money that the criminals had already spent. It on with a troll. praised somebody or something excessively. The TV presenter laid it on with a trowel when he was introducing that film star. Star-crossed lovers. Star-crossed lovers mean people unlucky in love. People unlucky in love. The film is a classic love story about star-crossed lovers. Be hoist by one's own petard. Be hoist by one's own petard. Caused problems for himself by doing something that he thought would help him or that would hurt other people. The Prime Minister was hoisted with his own petard when the tax laws he had introduced led to his downfall. The course of true love never did run smooth. There are always difficulties to face in romantic relationships. Ted and Sylvia have broken up again. The course of true love never did run smooth. One's pound of flesh. Something one is strictly or legally entitled to, but which it is ruthless or inhuman to demand. Interest paid on loan by the poor is nothing but pound of flesh. Send someone packing means make someone leave in an abrupt or peremptory way. To ask someone to leave immediately. The intrusive outsider is humiliated by the kids and sent packing by the mother. The Arabian Nights, Aladdin is imprisoned in a cave full of treasure. My grandmother's attic was Aladdin's cave of old paintings and other valuable objects. Big Brother. Big Brother is the dictator who watches everybody all the time in George Orwell's novel 1984. Example: all the camera on our street means that Big Brother is watching us all the time. Man Friday. Man Friday is the servant on a desert island in Daniel Defoe's novel Robinson Crusoe. When I was learning to play golf, Jack was my Man Friday. He advised me and even carried all my equipment. You may also see Girls or Person Friday. Jekyll and Hyde. Jekyll and Hyde represent two opposite sides of Dr. Jekyll's personality in R.L. Stevenson's novel The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and My Hyde. Larry is a real Jekyll and Hyde character. One minute he is happy and friendly, the next minute he is aggressive and violent. Prince Charming. Prince Charming is the handsome prince in many fairy tales, a man who is handsome, brave, polite, and would be a perfect husband or boyfriend. The expression is used humorously. Stop looking for Prince Charming. Such characters are meant for fairy tales and have nothing to do with real life. It's in stage of development in a particular type of work or activity. The Soundboom Idiot software suite is at the cutting edge of audio technology, providing a complete home studio. Next, Hot of the Press. Hot of the Press has just been printed and contains most recent information. Hot of the Press, this online survey of consumer preferences, is essential for anyone setting up a small business. Next, the brainchild of a clever and original idea, plan, or invention. This new web search engine is the brainchild of Alex Wells, who originally developed the World Seek software. Next, push the right buttons. Does exactly what is necessary to get the result you want. With its modern design and functionality, the Autobahn USB turntable pushes all the right buttons. Light years away from. It will be a very long time before. We are light years away from developing good software for our customer database. On the blink, not working correctly. The main computer is on the blink and needs replacing. Throw a spanner in the works. Did something that prevented a plan from succeeding. Krishnan threw a spanner in the works when he found some faults in its design. It's not rocket science. Used to say that something is not very difficult to do or to understand, humorous. It's not rocket science, Reinventing the wheel, wasting time trying to recreate things, something that somebody has already created. Trying to do it all ourselves may mean we are just reinventing the wheel. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Means said when you see that something works well and there is no reason to try to change it. Please don't jump into it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Haywire. Haywire means stop working normally and start working in a different and strange way. Example, if we don't fix things soon, the system will go haywire and we won't be able to contact our customers. Next, a cog in the machine. A cog in the machine. One part of a large organization. I'm not authorized to do that. I'm just a small cog in the machine here. Set the wheels in motion. Set the wheels in motion, then something which will cause a series of actions to start. The government has set the wheels in motion for a complete reform of the tax system. Gas guzzler means car that uses a lot of fuel. My new car is very economical. The old one was such a gas guzzler. Oil the wheels, made it easier for something to happen. Government investments has oiled the wheels of economic development in the poorer regions. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, subscribe to my channel and share with your friends and family. Thanks for watching.